guys, it is AngryBirdsLegos here, and this is kind of an update, but it's also kind of a vlog, and I don't exactly know what it is, but I know exactly what I want to talk about. So first, I really have to get this out of my way. These two things, they're completely irrelevant to the rest of the video, but I have to say them because I feel the urge to, and if I don't say something, then I end up, like, piling up in my head, and yeah. Anywho, so the two irrelevant things to this video is, one, if anyone's ever had a cartilage piercing, please help me out here. I am in so much pain. My right ear here, it barely bothers me. Every now and then I feel some pain, but my left ear is only pain, and I'm supposed to twist it while I'm cleaning it, and it creates so much pain, and it burns, and it hurts so much. Oh my god. And it's so hard to pull in and out this one, but not that one, because I'm supposed to do that without taking it out for cleaning. Two, if you didn't tell, I do not have the plugs in my ear right now. I have tapers, which you typically should not keep in your ears, but since it was cheaper to just buy tapers, that's what I did, because I am ready to size up and get to the goal, and I'll see how I like it. I don't know if it's big enough now. I might want it bigger than that, so I don't know. So yeah, had to get that off my chest. So the main topic of this video for me is going to be something that it doesn't involve me personally, but I feel like a huge connection to it. It is the Lgbt community, and I know there's also another acronym for it that has a couple more letters, and I don't exactly have that one memorized by heart. You just search it so I don't leave anybody out. LGBTQIA. I have to get used to saying all of that. But basically, the right to get married. It's about goddamn time. I am so glad that this has finally happened. And I am not a lesbian, as most of you probably know. As you can see, I am dating a guy, and I am only dating a guy. I am only interested in guys. I am completely straight, although my mother had called me a lesbian for the majority of my life. I am not a lesbian, and I am not bi. I'm nothing but straight. However, I always have found it irrational for people to say that you cannot be accepted because of the way you are. I mean, I thought it was kind of logical for one to accept anyone regardless of their sexuality. I mean, I always thought the arguments for this was ridiculous, because when did you wake up and say, you know, I'm really feeling like I should be straight today? Never. I can remember very clearly that not a single day I woke up and said, I'm going to be straight today. I just was. So that kind of always pissed me off when people were just like, oh my god, these people are making this choice to be gay and they're going to hell. No, the fuck they are not. If your God is stupid enough to send people to hell for the way they were born, then that God should not be a God. Just saying. It's really stupid. And then I've also heard, well, they'll just ask for forgiveness, and then they'll be accepted into heaven. And I'm sorry if I look extremely tired. My job is very hard work. Does your God also hate an African American? I would just use that as an example, because that's what I am. Are you saying that I have to ask for forgiveness because I was born with a skin complexion that I didn't have a choice? I didn't wake up one day and say, you know what, I really want to be an African American. I really want to be black, you know? No. I actually spent half of my life hoping that I was someone else and that I would actually be Caucasian. True story. Don't want to explain it anymore. But my point is, they were born that way, and I feel like no one should judge them, and, I don't know the way to express it. They shouldn't be judged and denied, constantly left out, and felt like they shouldn't be in society because of the way they were born. It is completely stupid. It is very stupid. I'm very glad that this bill was passed, because they deserve it. We all deserve it. So anyone can get married. And I don't want to say, oh yeah, they deserve it, because they aren't another species. I'm a human, they're a human, they're all humans, we're all humans. And we deserve it as well, because if anyone within the LGBTQIA, okay, Q is a word, I mean, letter. If anyone within the LGBTQIA is able to get married without a problem, that is amazing for our world, because now they feel like they're accepted, and that creates less chaos, and hopefully we won't have so many people like the Westboro Baptist Church. What the heck is that? Like, and I'm trying so badly not to swear. Like, that's something I just do, and it's really a bad habit, but I don't kind of care half the time. But, anywho, I never understood these things. Like, why should a bill have to be passed in the first place? That's ridiculous. They should have been able to get married to begin with. Why couldn't they get married? They love someone. They, just like everyone else, they love someone, so why couldn't they get married? Because they're both the same sexuality? Because of their sexuality? It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. If it does matter to you, then you need to wake up. I feel like most people that are saying that the LGBTQIA community is like this horrible community and they make these choices, those ignorant people are saying that because of their prior experiences, because these people were born the way they were. They were born that way, just as I was born straight. So I feel like these people have been rejected in some way by society for who they were, for maybe some talent they had or something like that. And ever since, they've been frustrated at the world, and they went to attack the next group, or they felt like everyone had to be just like them, and they don't have to be. That's the problem with people. Everyone expects everyone to act a certain way and to do certain things. Do you people not realize that there is only one of me, there is only one of you, there is only one of that person across the street? So there can never be an exact duplicate. Therefore, there are going to be differences, huge differences, small differences. So my boyfriend and I, we both love art, but we are two completely different people. Everyone is different. There cannot be two of the same person. Each person in this world brings their own gifts and values to this world that only they can provide. Maybe I like art and you like art, or maybe I like softball and you like softball, but we're two different players at it. Maybe we play the same position. Maybe we both had the same numbers and statistics and stuff, but we are both two different players. Maybe you are more vicious in the game and I'm more friendly. Maybe I'm more vicious and you're more friendly. It's completely different. Each person has small differences or big differences that makes us different. So you can't expect one person to be the exact same as you are. So that's why I always found it ridiculous that not you, but some people just couldn't accept others. It's completely stupid. There shouldn't have had to be a bill passed to say that they could get married. They should have been able to. They should have never been rejected by society or felt like they were being attacked in any way. It's so stupid. It's really ridiculous. There shouldn't be groups that have been targeted in the world because everyone should be accepted the way they are. I bet you if a blue person just suddenly showed up on the earth, half the people would say that they're going to hell because of the way they look. That's the problem. People are too busy having standards and expect people to be a certain way. Too many people are having like this kind of flipping checklist to say what makes you normal. Unfortunately, you aren't normal yourself. Not a single person in this world is normal, believe it or not. But every single person has value. Every single person has worth, no matter their sexuality, their gender, no matter what they think. Even the ignorant people. No matter who you are, you have value and you have worth. And you should not be judged for the way you were born, the way that you are. And you should never feel like you have to change who you are to impress others or to feel like you fit in, to feel safe. None of it. It shouldn't have to happen. You should be accepted the way you are, especially those kids that are lesbians or that are gay or bi, that are within the LGBTQIA community that cannot even tell their parents who they are because they either know that they won't be safe or they feel that they won't be accepted. But this shouldn't be a fear. There shouldn't have to be a fear. You should be accepted by anyone, especially your parents. They should understand that you were born with these gifts and with these things that cannot be chosen. There are some things that you can choose. There are choices you can choose. But being gay, being straight, being a lesbian, being bi, none of it. All of it. None of it is a choice. I didn't choose to have dark colored hair. Someone else didn't choose to have blonde hair. I didn't choose to have very dark brown eyes. You didn't choose to have the color eyes you have. I didn't choose to have my ears unattached. You didn't choose to have your ears attached. I didn't choose to be short. You didn't choose to be tall. I didn't choose to be black. You didn't choose to be whatever skin complexion you are. But it does not matter. Because you all have value and worth no matter who you are. No matter who you are, you have value and you have worth. And that is something you have to remember. You have to reveal who you are to everyone, because the more you stay trapped into this other person, the more likely you are to become that other person who is going to be miserable, because that is not who you are, and you want to be who you are, because deep down inside of it, no matter how much you deny it, you want to be who you are, and that is a fact. Okay, so I'm sorry if this is like really depressing, I hope it's not. I just want to say I'm really glad that this bill that shouldn't have had to be passed has been passed, because finally we are a step closer to equality. Hopefully we don't find another as in people, us humans, don't find another group of people to target, because this is ridiculous. As I said, people shouldn't have to feel this way. You shouldn't have to feel the need to hide who you are, because who you are is beautiful. Who you are is important. Who you are has value. And if you can't express who you are, we don't need another one of Jimmy from across the street. We don't need another one of anyone. We need you, and only you, and you can only bring certain gifts to this world. I learned this from a man who was saying, no, everyone they have gifts that only they possess. Everyone is different. They all have different unique qualities. People may have similar traits that they like, hobbies that they like, but only you can bring them the way that you do. Nobody else can do what you do the way you do. And I know it sounds weird, but it'll make sense later when I further explain myself. So, yes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you are glad as well. And if you fall within the LGBT community, QIA as well, sorry. If you came out of the closet, number one, I'm proud of you. Even if you haven't, I'm proud of you for being who you are, because you cannot deny who you are, even if you try to pretend to be someone else. And number three, I hope you guys all feel safe, and I hope you all are extremely glad and happy that you have somewhere rights. You have rights that should have been your rights to begin with. So yes, there's my talk for today. I really felt the need to upload this. There probably won't be much editing because my computer won't even let me upload, export the video that I was going to upload a while ago that I mentioned in the last video about the everyday items. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.